Good day. My name is Jean-Peter Leva, and my partner Yanisi Kal will be talking to you a little bit more on ridge to reef. Now, what is ridge to reef? Well, put simply, it's a conservation method, and an important one, mind you. Now, when we think about protecting our reef, the thought goes no further. It's simple. Protect our reef, clean it up and such. However, it's not as effective of a method as you may think. Now, why isn't it as effective? Because even if we were to host these different cleanup events, it would get dirty again, for the pure fact that different waste would come in from mainland back into the reef. And this is where the ridge to reef conservation method is very important. It recognizes that we need these proper watershed managements in order to preserve and protect our beautiful reef. Now that we know what the ridge to reef movement is, how exactly do we go about doing this? Well, when Belize, Honduras, Mexico, and Guatemala joined the Mesoamerican Reef Support, they plan to tackle issues such as the invasive lionfish species, integrated water resource management, marine spatial preparations, and coastal management. Now, what exactly has Belize specifically done in this regard? Well, Belize, as well as the Department of Environment, has planned to implement the monitoring of proper agricultural and industrial management. Of course, agricultural being their water management and industrial being their waste management. What else have they done? Well, they've targeted two watersheds such as the New River and Belize River, and they have done things such as reforestation as well as constant monitoring of the water quality, as well as just encourage the community to do the same.
Now, the importance of the implementation of this ridge to reef approach comes in the conservation of our barrier reef. Why is it important to conserve our barrier reef? Since it plays a crucial role in the survival of our stunning marine life. The barrier reef is a diverse ecosystem home to almost 1,400 species of corals, of vertebrate fish, of invertebrate species like sponges and marine animals. It is also home to many endangered species such as the hawksbill turtle, the American crocodile, and the Nassau grouper, and many more. The survival of this abundance of these marine animals lead to beautiful aquatic biodiversity. Now, why is it important to maintain this large biodiversity? Since more aquatic life will lead to more chemical compounds such as enzymes and biomaterials, which could be used in drug development to combat our most lethal infections and diseases. In addition, our Mesoamerican barrier reef actually contributes colossal amounts of revenue to our still developing and beautiful country of Belize. But it's not only restricted to us Belizeans, but to people in Guatemala, to Honduras, and as well as of Mexico. Reef-related tourism actually contributes to the economic development in 2007, contributed 150 million to 196 million US dollars. Within the Belize Barrier Reef, only just four out of the 7 marine protected areas, such as the Blue Hole and Half Moon Key natural monuments, the Glover's Reef Atoll Marine Reserve, and the Laughing Key National Park contribute up to 19 million US dollars annually to Belize. In addition to that, our beautiful and biodiverse barrier reef opens up the opportunities for commercial fishing, which actually in 2007 as well contributed 14 to 16 million US dollars to Belize. Imagine if we keep implementing the ridge to reef approach. Imagine how that could draw those numbers in the fisheries, in our tourism, and how that could contribute to our economic development even further if we implement these strategies and continue preserving our barrier reef.
In addition, over 190,000 Belizeans are supported economically by the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef. The reef also provides over 28,000 jobs, not including the 2,400 jobs in fishers. Now, imagine a world where such acts such as the Ridge to Reef movement is not in place. The devastation to our intricate ecosystem of our barrier reef would be completely demolished. And with this demolished reef, our tourism industry as well as our fishers industry would take a massive downfall. Belize already has a very high unemployment rate, and we do not wish to see this employment rate increase. In 2019, it was recorded that Belize has a 6.64% unemployment rate. And once again, imagine how high this number would reach if something so integral as our barrier reef were to go. The amount of money lost would be devastating, and Belize is recorded to be one of the poorest countries in the world already, where children are so malnourished and they're not even able to receive a human right such as healthcare. So again, if we do not implement this ridge to reef mentality, it will not only devastate the reef itself, but our economy and our people as a whole.
In addition to that, it is critical to keep implementing the ridge to reef approach, since our lives today depend on the health of our coral reefs. With the drastically increasing climate change due to stressors such as incessant factories and our incessant use of vehicles just distributing volumes of carbon dioxide into our environment is only getting hotter. This warms our oceans, which feed hurricanes to only get stronger and much more dangerous. Hence, we are in dire need of our barrier reef more than ever before. The powerful protectors of our coral reefs can absorb up to 97% of wave energy from waves of strong hurricanes by coming in contact with and passing through the hard and jagged structures of our coral reefs. It is even shown that shallow water coral reefs can save countries across the world $4.3 billion in flooding protection benefits. Now imagine the economic chaos Belize would have to suffer if it endured the loss of many of our Belizean lives, the loss of our coastal infrastructure, of our foods from agriculture, and of our finances to restore the loss for every hurricane to hit Belize due to the degradation of our coral reefs. Hence, the ridge to reef approach is critical to the survival of Belizean lives and our communities.